Hello, good afternoon, and welcome in, everybody, at the foot of the Bald Mountain Range in Camp Creek Elementary School. Today we get the football season started here in 2026, where hope springs eternal. The skills competition, the events you see on your screen here as we begin here from Camp Creek, the home of West Greene Middle School, as they will see their season unfold next Thursday night. Beautiful scenery, beautiful weather on hand here today on the 30th of July. A late Thursday start for this Jamboree. We'll see four of our six teams in action tonight, all from Greene County, and North Greene, Chuckey-Doak, West Greene, and West Greene Middle. West Greene will field two teams. They'll play in the second half of today's events. You'll see North Greene right off the bat pitted against Cocke County. The second quarter, we'll see Chuckey-Doak against Cocke County, the second team that the Fighting Cocks will try it out. In the third quarter, we will see West Greene and Parrotsville, one of the West Greene teams, that is. And then the final quarter of today's festivities, West Greene and West Greene. A little iteration of the milk can game. Along with Tyler Nichols, Derek Tarleton, I'm Matthew Palazzo saying hello and welcome in here on this fine Thursday evening. Tyler, getting right into it with the skills competition with the furthest punt here as we get rolling.
And they're getting rolling, too. They're taking no time between punts and going rapid fire with it. So they're looking to get out here and get the quarterly action started sooner than we're used to.
So a little bit about how today will work. Again, it's going to be 4 quarters, and you don't see that in every Jamboree, but again, with them splitting up the West Greene and Cocke County teams, we will have 4 official quarters, and West Greene actually winning the furthest.
Correction.
Oh, excuse me. It looks like it was not a West Greene winner. Chuckey-Doak wins.
There we go.
Okay, yes. By the way, Tyler, we've got 4 rosters here, and 2 are without numbers, so
okay, so we're going to have fun tonight.
Hopefully we'll get pretty good at discerning the voice of David Brooks over the Camp Creek PA.
Forgot his knocks.
So Chuckey-Doak punter winning the furthest punt.
Will be the field goal.
And now we'll have the furthest field goal. This one should be interesting.
This one's fun.
But, again, back to that format of today. So 10 to 12-minute quarters, and I think they may differ. But it will be a running clock situation. And, you know, touchdowns worth 6 points. Field goals are worth 3. Your extra points, 1 and 2. I'm just glad that we can get back to football. I know we went through the spring season. We've been through the summer workouts and the 7-on-7s, but there's nothing quite like the Jamboree, Tyler. You've got the starting gun for races. You've got the tip-off for basketball. Just events that signify the start of your season, and none get me more excited than a county football Jamboree. Here we have it in the middle school ranks today.
Everybody likes to turn out for the middle school Jamboree, too. It's kind of the kickoff between all of football. It's obviously the kickoff for our coverage, and it's just the kickoff for every bit of sanctioned football within Tennessee and the South.
You've got Chuckey-Doak's Eli Crawford with the right-footed boot. This one just short as the longest field goal event. Starts our second event here in the skills competition. Also love this before the Jamboree as well. See our fastest back. Today, I know in high school it's up near like 220, I think 250 maybe. But today it will be the fastest lineman over 175 pounds and then 175 or under 175. That'll be the fastest back. What a leg there as Cocke County's kicker. His boots won through the gates. And again, we talked about those numbers, Tyler, last night's Fly Boys broadcast. Number 67 drills the field goal there. Very popular amongst today's youth here amidst recent trends.
I'm not surprised to see it in a Jamboree, especially with middle schoolers.
So Parrotsville will send their kicker out here, the third team represented here in the furthest field goal category. The middle school football slate starts next week early. West Greene, Chuckey-Doak Middle School have action of that one. That'll be our first middle school football game of the week. And I believe we're right back here from beautiful Camp Creek, Tyler. So a quick turnaround for us. A week from today, we will be here for Chuckey-Doak and West Greene to start the middle school season.
Is that Parrotsville that just kicked?
Yes. I didn't get a great look at it. Did it go through?
It did. It did.
Okay, so we've got 2 from that distance, which is about a I'll say a 20-yard field goal here. It looks like they're teeing up at the 10.
It's also good that we're seeing kids make them, too. That continues the competition. I don't just like to see one kid make it and then have a dry spell throughout the rest of the competition.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
to see a few successes.
This is Garrett Goodrich, the 8th grader from West Greene, who knocks it through as well. So we've got 3 of our 6 teams advancing here to the second stage of the furthest field goal, longest field goal it is, here in our skills competition. This is the Bachman-Bernard Game of the Week broadcast to round out our summer broadcasting schedule. Every broadcast this summer through June and July driven by Bachman-Bernard, the proud title sponsor of our summer programming. The second round kick for, I believe that's South Greene's kicker, maybe Keaton Dyer, looks like.
Is it?
That's one of the numbers, or that's one of the numberless rosters there. I think it might be Jackson Merriam.
Is that a little bit short, or did it go in?
Looked like it's probably short.
It was right there at the bar. I couldn't tell.
So South Greene, the maroon and the gray team here today. But, man, I'm really excited to get things underway today. Some tackle football for the first time in a little over 8 months for us here at GreeneSportsZone. Again, early December, the last game that we got to be at, got to cover, the Greenville-Alcoa State semifinal match. That was the last one on our schedule. And here we are nearly 8 months after the fact with the middle school jamboree. And, again, Cocke County's kicker.
Got a leg.
That one probably is good from 40. This is a 30-yard field goal, I believe. Possibly a 25, depending on where they teed off at. Tate Russell in attendance for this year's middle school jamboree as well. To catch all the action, a recap and photos from today's middle school jamboree, head to the website at GreeneSportsZone.com where you can catch all the latest and the greatest from Greenville and Greene County athletics, including, and it seems more and more often, Tyler, here at the middle school level. This field goal off the mark to the left by the Parrotsville kicker. And I was wondering on my way over here if this space, if the stands here at Camp Creek are now painted into maroon with the home of South Greene Middle School's football team, if it would hold enough fans, and my goodness, we've got an overflowing crowd here. And we're taking up quite a bit of space ourselves, but, I mean, we've got lawn chairs galore surrounding the bleachers here at Camp Creek as we see the West Greene kicker get ready to go. Again, that's Garrett Goodrich, the 8th grader, as we'll see him later on tonight during the 4th quarter of tonight's jamboree. This one is good as well from 25.
Might have a little bit of a competition between West Greene and Cocke County early in this.
So Merriam ready for his second attempt from the 15-yard line. I feel like we should be backing him up by 10 yards maybe. This could turn into a pole vault situation. This is good from 25 as well. And we're going to back him up to 20, so this will be a 30-yard field goal. Anthony Schreck and the South Greene Middle School Rebels looking to defend their championship title, an undefeated season from a year ago where they knocked off Rogersville City on this very field in that season finale. Tyler, we were here for it. Certainly a lot of big shoes to fill from last year's squad that are now at South Greene High School, but a South Greene team that looks to reload here this year. We'll talk about it a little bit more throughout the broadcast, but they look like they got some more guys, some more talented up-and-comers in this year's roster as well.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the concession stand.
South Greene, we get a good look at them too, because you get both the JV and the varsity squads, and some kids, I think, split time between those. So it's not all the time that you get to see players in both squads, but you get to see a little bit more of South Greene and get more familiarized with them as we see some of those JV kids get promoted to varsity at some point during their middle school careers.
I did talk with Coach Schreck before the game. So Cocke County broke their team into a JV and a varsity. We'll see their JV in that first quarter. South Greene really just did I guess a draft, so they split them right down the middle, and they've got a pretty even mix of varsity and JV on both of those maroon and gray teams that we'll see in that third and fourth quarter. South Greene, Chuckey-Doak, both actually teams that won their championship games last year, and I think the theme that we'll talk about with them, Tyler, is just the 8th grade class that graduated, just so talented, and those coaches will tell you, the fans will tell you, expecting them to make big impacts. Those 8th graders now rising freshmen here in their first season of high school football, as this kick is just shy of the left upright. I believe that means Parrotsville and Cocke County will have a kickoff here to see who will come away with a victory here in the longest field goal competition. Earlier today at Chuckey-Doak football media days, high school that is, saw a lot of those guys that made contributions to last year's title run for the middle school. It was good to see them. See South Greene next week. Saw North Greene last week as well. We'll see West Greene this upcoming week as well. And it's always fun. I know we talked about it last year, Tyler, to see these. It's almost like feeder programs, right? These middle schools and high schools, they work so closely together. Many of the coaches coach on the high school staffs, and it's just good to see that that development happen the 3 years before they get to their prep careers.
See a lot of familiar faces on the coaching staffs also. Scotty Moran, former head coach at North Greene and West Greene, back in North Greene Green again with
two-sport coach
middle
as
school.
well. He helps his wife coach the basketball team.
Oh, yeah.
His son, Ryder, at quarterback.
Yes.
We'll see him early on today.
Some familiar faces on the coaching staffs for others also. You've got Jacob Willett with Chuckey-Doak.
Nick Quillen back for another year at the helm of Chuckey-Doak Middle School as well.
I'm not seen saw Devin Dye earlier today at Chuckey-Doak's media day. Not sure if he's helping the middle school again this year. Don't know if he's running around.
This is quite the kick by Goodrich,
Ooh.
and it's through. Garrett Goodrich is moving on
I think he
for
won.
West Greene Middle.
I think he's your winner.
All right, so there you have it. Garrett Goodrich of West Greene, the furthest kicked after Chuckey-Doak takes the crown for furthest punt. And as you see, Coach Schreck handing out the hardware for today's winners. Still a couple more competitions left.
From West Greene.
We've got the longest throw, the fastest lineman over 175, the fastest back under 175. Or no, actually, I think we have two separate categories. So we'll see two categories of the linemen. That first crop over 175, and then that second under 175, and then the fastest back. This is the furthest throw, though. Always my favorite event. Remember in middle school, had my right tackle actually, Hayden Brown. He was the one that threw the furthest on the team, so he went out there and he won the whole competition. He threw it 60 yards in 8th grade. Had an absolute cannon. Not very often you see that, but I think it might be the route that Parrotsville is going. Look like we'll see Ryder Varan for North Greene. For South Greene, trying to get a read on that number there. One thing I forgot, Tyler, and again, today's a big testing period for us with our first football broadcast. Remind me to bring binoculars at the next football event. Nice throw there by the West Greene quarterback, Ian McCamey, a familiar name there. Ian, the 8th grader. And for Chuckey-Doak,
we're getting right on
Julian Overstreet fires the furthest pass yet. For South Greene, I believe that's Braven Myers. Saw Braven at the orthodontist yesterday, believe it or not. Ryder Varan up now for North Greene. And will they get 2 throws? I think they got 2. So Julian Overstreet for Chuckey-Doak. Was talking to his dad earlier. You got Ian McCamey for West Greene. You got what I think is Braven Myers of South Greene and Ryder Varan for North Greene. So I think we might do this in stages here. We'll have the furthest 3 continue, I think.
I like that better than just one throw.
Oh, definitely. I was always just gripping it and ripping it that first attempt, and it was always a duck, and it was always the worst throw of however many that I'd chuck out there. So when by McCamey just passed 40 yards. Now Julian Overstreet for Chuckey-Doak. Rears back and just short of that mark of McCamey. Cocke County quarterback's got an arm now, as he is our new leader. Braven Myers for South Greene.
Just short.
That one might have been right there with it. That one straightened out, it probably gets there. So, yeah, so we all got 2 throws. Ryder Varan's second attempt here, and everybody gets
Cocke
2.
County got the longest throw at 45 yards.
Cocke County's
winner.
quarterback comes away with the victory. But solid outings from all 4 of the county representatives. That's good to see. Good to know who to watch at quarterback now after that furthest throw competition.
No sweeps tonight.
That's right. 3 competitions, 3
Up
separate
next
winners.
is going to be the fastest lineman.
And we've got the big boys
under
up. The fastest
175.
lineman under 175 and the fastest lineman over 175. They'll be duking it out with a 40-yard dash here as all the racers get to the cones and the starting line. This year's high school football jamboree also hosted by South Greene, and it will have all of our county schools represented as well, if I'm not mistaken. And Parrotsville's runner is just going to run away from the competition here. And again, that continues that trend of no sweeps. 4 events, 4 different winners. Chuckey-Doak's punter winning the longest punt. We had West Greene win the longest field goal. Cocke County takes the longest throw, and Parrotsville takes the fastest lineman under 175. It looks like it might have been over 175.
Is this under?
This looks to be
so,
under, yeah.
There's no way some of these kids are over 175.
I'm not sure how how tightly it was. Whatever.
You don't think they weighed him
False
before?
start. Back him up 5. Back him up 5, Coach Shrek. These kids can burn. South Greene going to get a victory here. Summit Beach of South Greene takes the victory in the fastest lineman under 175. That's an all-timer right there. Summit Beach. Big fan of that name.
That's a good name.
Parrotsville won the fastest lineman under. South Greene just won the fastest over.
We need to take Russell at the finish line in case we have
And
any
now
photo
the
finishes
fastest
here.
back.
Fastest back up now for Chuckey-Doak. I see Julian Overstreet back again. And this one's going to be a very close race. Tyler, I think this is the same runner for South Greene. He might have won the 100-yard dash at field day.
Can we get another South Greene winner?
Another South Greene winner.
And South
Yeah, we
Greene
do.
won the fastest back.
No number on that runner, so
No jersey.
need some
matter of
help
fact.
on. Let us know if you know who that runner was in the comment section. So I believe that's going to do it for our competition. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have quarter number 1, North Greene and Cocke County, as the Greene County Middle School football jamboree commences here on GreeneSportsZone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
Welcome back to Camp Creek, the Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree. Quarter number 1, it's North Greene, it's Cocke County. Before we start, though, let's hear a word from today's sponsors, those that make today's broadcast possible.
Tonight's Game of the Week broadcast is presented by Tommie's Plumbing. If you got a leak, let Tommie's take a peek. Our title sponsor, Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where they're going to save you money. Tonight's game is also brought to you by CNC Custom Trailers, Casper's Wrecker Service, open 24/7, Gateway Ford, and Gateway Nissan. You just got to get to Gateway. Heritage Community Bank. The Main Brand Hair Company. We wrangle your tangles. Your local Marathon Quick Stop Markets. Run in when you run out. Smoothie King. Rule the day. And by Tusculum Body Shop.
North Greene and Cocke County up first, the Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree. We appreciate you for tuning in here on a Thursday evening. The North Greene Huskies coming off a less than stellar year. Cocke County, well, we have no idea. So let's just focus on North Greene for the time being. They're led, though, by head coach Scotty Varan. You might know the name. He's been around the block, several of the county high schools, middle schools. At those different levels, he is at the helm for another year at North Greene. Tyler, we were here last year for the game they played South Greene. A lot of returning talent on that North Greene side, and I think you're going to see that disparity between North Greene, West Greene, and then with South Greene and Chuckey-Doak, the two teams that won titles last year in their respective divisions. For North Greene, it's a lot of returning depth. It's Ryan Varan at quarterback. It's Brashears, who's also back. You do lose name escapes me now, but the wide receiver is also really good at basketball. You lose him. He is on to the high school ranks, but he was very good for you last year. So you have to find some guys to throw to, but I think it's really big anytime you can return a quarterback with that much experience.
Absolutely, and one thing I like about seeing North Greene is the numbers you see with North Greene right now, and you've got an experienced coaching staff, and you've got a lot of those players coming back too. Nice white lids for North Greene. I don't know if North Greene had white lids before in the middle school. Maybe they have, but I'm just used to the high school having new white helmets for the first time. So nice touch, but North Greene's got a pretty tough opponent. Some would probably say Cocke County may have the best talent out of the groups here today. Not sure if that's the case. Hope that's not the case, as we're about to see 10 minutes of running clock between both teams, but Cocke County's got some size over there, so North Greene's definitely got their work cut out for them.
Cocke County red, as you see the jerseys that befit the team who will kick off first. They are the JV team of this Cocke County Fighting Cocke Middle School football team. For North Greene, it's their entire roster, so they did not split the team up into two like South Greene, like Cocke County did. In the second quarter coming up, we'll see Cocke County Black up next. But until then, the red team, the JV that is, against North Greene here in this first quarter. A North Greene roster doesn't have too many players, Tyler, if I'm correct, about 17, 18 kids out there in total. But again, North Greene has dealt with it really forever. It's doing more with less players, that is, and they've been really good at doing that here, especially in recent years, at building this middle school level up and producing at the high school level.
And from Coach Varan also, you'll have more that join once school starts. Again, we're just in July right now. School's yet to begin yet, and you'll have more join throughout the year, and that will kind of even things out because you always have some players that decide they don't want to play anymore. You always have some injuries. You have things like that, so that'll balance it out. So it's good that North Greene's got not only just a team, but they've got numbers coming out, which some aren't used to with the North Greene programs.
Eric Tarleton, Tyler Nichols, on behalf of GreeneSportsZone, Tate Russell also snapping pictures for a photo gallery and a recap of today's middle school jamboree. Matthew Palazzo saying hello again. Hi, atop this Camp Creek Elementary School football field, newly instated last year as the South Greene Middle School football home field at the foot of the Bald Mountains. Glad you could join us. Coming up, quarter number one, it's North Greene and Cocke County right around the corner as the Greene County Football Middle School Jamboree gets underway.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your need. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Gateway Ford in Greenville. Right now, everyone gets Ford employee pricing. The same deal Ford employees get. No games, no negotiation. Save maximum green in Greenville today at Gateway Ford on Highway 11 East or at gatewayfordgreenville.com. Save some green in Greenville at Gateway Nissan, carrying on a 55-year tradition of doing business your way. Save thousands on Sentra, Rogue, Frontier, and more. Take the short drive to Gateway Nissan in Greenville or online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest asset. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Tonight's Game of the Week broadcast is brought to you by Bachman-Bernard in Greenville. Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet is more than just a Chevy dealer here in Greenville. They're part of our community with a commitment to provide exceptional service and a wide selection of Chevrolet vehicles for sale for the moment you walk through their doors. So you'll notice the friendly atmosphere and the professional sales staff ready to assist you during your next visit there. Glad you could join us Thursday evening, quarter number one of this middle school football jamboree right around the corner, just about ready to get underway. Tyler, 10-minute running quarters. North Greene, Cocke County here to start. What else can we, I guess, expect from this opening quarter as we get underway here in the football season?
I'm hoping we see a lot of action from North Greene on offense. I think if there's something that we should look out for tonight, it's that you have a new quarterback here for North Greene. I think last year you had Easton Head
That's right.
Of course,
yes.
that name's very familiar. We've covered many heads so far in our middle school and high school ranks from that family, but now you've got head coach Scotty Varan's son at quarterback now, Ryder Varan. So I think that'll be an interesting note to really pay attention to here. Like you said, you've got a lot of returning players too, so you've got some experience out there on the edge and in other areas, but when you've got a new quarterback out there, that's something you always watch for, and it's always a storyline going in to whether it's just a season or just one particular game.
I know you and I were both really into those storylines, regardless of the level. Coming up here in just a few short weeks, the high school football season will get underway. I checked today, 22 days away from the high school football season kicking off. We're 7 days away from the middle school season officially kicking off here on this field, Chuckey-Doak South Greene, next Thursday right here from First Horizon GreeneSportsZone. But that theme, that storyline, like you mentioned, of new quarterbacks, that's certainly going to be prevalent as the high school season begins. 4 of the 5 Greenville and Greene County high schools beginning 2026 with a new quarterback at the helm. That'll certainly be a storyline to watch coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, I don't know if you could really call it the year of the quarterback, because it's usually when you have really good quarterbacks that are heading into a really, really loaded draft class. But that's pretty much what I think we should coin it this year, just because that's the biggest question mark out of all these teams is what's the quarterback position going to look like. The only one that we know is returning is Kipton Ball. We've got a new quarterback at every other school, so that'll be a very interesting storyline from each team this year. You've got a quarterback battle going on at Greenville right now. West Greene, what's West Greene going to look like at quarterback?
We have no idea.
Yeah, South Greene, you expect Dawson Ripley to have the job because you see him as the starting quarterback in all of the 7-on-7s. And then with North Greene, you expect it to be Jordan
Jordan Swatzel?
I don't think it's Jordan. It is Swatzel.
Yeah. Jared
Swatzel, yes. So we know names. We don't know some of the starting quarterbacks for certain, and some of the quarterbacks we don't know what to expect. Of course, we don't broadcast JV events. We might have seen them in the middle school ranks. You might have seen them in the fourth quarters of some blowouts, but you don't know how they're going to act whenever they're playing a starting lineup in the first quarter. Say Swatzel goes against Cloudland for the first time. How's he going to react to that? How is whether it be Kane Ricker, whether it be Parker Quillen, whether it be Case Spradlin, who is going to really carry the load whenever you head to Upperman in week 2? So I'm interested to see what the quarterback situation looks like, not only in high school, but here today at the middle school level, as we've got new middle school quarterbacks in most of these quarters today also. I believe 3 of the 4 are new quarterbacks.
Yes.
I believe Ryder Varan's new. I believe if Braven Myers leads the Rebels, he's new. And then Brody Myers, of course, a freshman now.
So Julian
Chuckey-Doak High School, you'll have
the helm for
Julian. Yep.
So Ian McCamey, I think, is the only returner.
From West Greene?
From West
Greene.
Yeah, I believe so. But, yeah, those quarterback battles certainly going to be interesting. The Greenville one really pegs me as interesting because here we are 3 weeks from the season, and we've had no media days. We've had no, open practices where we can just go in and observe. But, I mean, it could be anybody's job from what everybody is saying and from what we've been able to gather up until this point. But anyways, we'll talk about some more exciting storylines as well. Cocke County will start on defense. Ryder Varan and the North Greene Husky offense will begin as the 10-minute running clock will begin here in just a few moments at the time of first snap. North Greene wearing the green jerseys, the white lids, the white pants as they head right to left as you view it. And first snap. Don't have boot to ball just yet. Chris Osman can calm down. We will have the opening snap here out of the wing tee as Varan opens up to his left. It's a dive play to the fullback. And Riker Moratala, the North Greene running back, will blitz up the middle for 2 yards on the game's first play from scrimmage. So 10-minute running clock if you're just now joining us. Cocke County red team up first on defense. North Greene playing in its first and only quarter of the day. Chuckey-Doak up next in the second quarter. Second half we'll see 2 South Greene teams, the maroon and gray outfits, against Parrotsville and West Greene in that fourth quarter. Back to the wing tee. Varan under center. A Man in motion off to the left. I guess I could call it the flex bone there, as the snap is bobbled and Ferran falls back on top of the football, just a few inches behind the line of scrimmage. So we'll bring up 3rd and long here from the minus 31. Ferran breaks the huddle. Moratala behind him as the fullback, the two A-backs to either side. Again in motion from the right, a rocket toss to the left out of the flex bone, and cutting up the field is James Aub. Aub dives forward for about a gain of 5 to bring up 4th and 4 here from the 37.
That's a good time to bring up the punt rule too that we have.
Unable to get any further, brings up 4th down.
I believe if a team decides to punt, I believe you don't actually punt the ball. I believe it moves 35 yards downfield.
Is that what it is in middle school?
No.
They do an
just
actual
Jamboree.
game? Okay, just Jamboree then, okay. Fortunate. Maybe we should adopt that rule to actual games. I think
Looks
a lot
like
more
North Green's
teams
not
would
going to
punt.
elect to do that.
Yeah, it looks like they'll go for it on 4th and 4 here from their own 37. Right of Varane.
Shotgun look.
Back to the gun. Still 2 backs here, and you see a little commotion there in the backfield. Moratala jumped the gun a bit too early, but before the flags will fly, Coach Varane will take a timeout, and we will too. We'll return in 60 seconds. North Greene, Cocke County still scoreless here in the first quarter of the Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree from First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference. At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles!
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hard-working equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're...
Right of Varane of North Greene powers off to the right side, and the 4th down conversion is good for North Greene. So Varane with the forward lean there right before we came back from break to move the chains, bringing up 1st and 10 from the North Greene 43. And this is a learning process for us as well, Tyler. I feel like a couple of those backs in the backfield there a couple plays ago, just feel like we're running with our heads cut off and just trying to reach back and find the terminology. Again, 8 months since our last broadcast, as the rocket toss to the left will go back to Aub off the left side as he'll duck under a tackle, lunge forward for a gain of about 4.5, call it 5, to bring up 2nd and medium here for the Husky offense. Again, 10-minute running quarters, not a lot of time at all.
Around 5, 2nd down.
And I think that's why Coach Varane decided to go with the timeout there and talk it over in the huddle. As you see that offense break the huddle again, and going to be a lot of two-way players for North Greene, as we see just 7 players on the Husky sideline, so a total roster of about 18. Fullback dive up the middle for Moratala as he'll drag a few Cocke County defenders with him for a gain of about 3. And I'll bring up 3rd and call it 2 from just over the 50-yard line.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 upcoming for this North Greene Husky football team as they march into opponent territory for the first time. Ferran breaks the huddle. Back into the flex bone go the Huskies. A back in motion from the left, and it'll be a wing toss up the middle. Lunging forward is Heath Brashears, key returner from last year's team. And we'll have another fourth down conversation here. Coach Varan will lead the troops out on the field. It looks like the Huskies will go for it for a second time this drive.
Yeah, you don't have that one timeout that you get for the Jamboree too, so you got to come up with one right here. And this is a good time for them to learn, though. You can't call a timeout every time you're on fourth down to draw something up. You got to know the play.
So Varan had the power run to convert the last time. What's the call here on 4th and short? Fullback dive to Moratala. He's got the
Looks
chain
like he's got it.
And the down to go distance as he will march right at that 45-yard line for the first down as the Huskies convert on 4th down for a second time this possession and keep the chains rolling.
Huskies drive, make it a first down.
North Greene might take the whole entire play clock.
That's what I'm beginning to see as well. Seems like you probably should have went 15-minute running quarters. With this game progressing as fast as it has gone, I'm assuming they stopped the clock. I mean, they stopped it for that timeout eventually, but assuming that they will also stop it for scores, or at least I would recommend that they should.
Reaching down to the 2-minute mark now.
Mortala dive up the right side. Had a crease there and was a shoestring tackle away from that being a Husky touchdown. But instead we'll have to live with the 7-yard gain there on first down to make it 2nd and 3 upcoming. Mortala, that bell cow back
Second down.
this year in Bayleton at North Greene Middle School. Speaking of North Greene Middle School, they also play at North Greene High School, where they're currently still constructing the new home side bleachers. So
yes, if you plan on going to a game, bring your lawn chair just in case.
And if you're a Chuckey-Doak fan, you're probably expected to go to that Week 1 game. Here's hoping they've got them finished. Ryder Varan, a sweep off to the right tackle, and will dive in between the hashes in the center of the field for more than enough for the first down and measurement. 1st and 10 for the Huskies inside the 35-yard line as this slow and methodical drive continues to advance.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Cocke County's not going to get any time on offense in this quarter.
2 fourth down conversions, 3 first downs in total for this North Greene offense this drive. Moratala, Ryder Varan with the 2 first down runs. Varan under center, minute 45 to go in this opening quarter. Moratala swarmed at the line of scrimmage, and a gang tackle there by those 2 Cocke County defenders will result in a negative play there on the early down. So 2nd and 10 from the same spot for this Husky offense. Oh, quick to jump the gun there. It's a toss left side to Aub. Aub going to stiff arm a defender and get tackled by 4 or 5 red shirts there off towards the center of the field. Bring up 3rd and 7 here. Just 45 seconds left in the quarter. Again, a running clock quarter.
3rd down.
Likely just 1 or 2 plays left here in the first period. Could it be scoreless between North Greene and Cocke County? Could we end at a tie?
I guess you can.
Could we put some more time on the clock?
Never seen
I think that's what Cocke County would rather. Varan powers off to the left side. He's got a crease. He's tiptoeing far sideline and eventually gets thrown out of bounds inside the 20, and that'll move the chains for North Greene's 4th first down of the drive.
And that will all but end it.
So 16 seconds left. It looks like they're going to stop the clock here on the scoreboard at Camp Creek.
Looks like we are going to stop it.
Huskies are able to make it a first down.
So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Quite the run from Varan there to convert. Again, it's been a slow, methodical drive, and Varan back under center. He's been under center, but all but one snap here in this first possession. Out of the flex bone again. Huskies jump the gun. No false start indicated, though. Varane lost one up to the end zone. Obb was open, but the pass floated just out the back of the end zone. The incompletion will stop the clock at 8 seconds, and we'll have at least one more play here in this first quarter that has seen North Greene eat up all but 8 seconds of clock.
So I guess it's running clock unless you get inside the 20 with less than 30 seconds left.
Yes, I'm assuming so. Or under 1 minute maybe. You see Varane, first-year quarterback, commanding the huddle and breaking it with 8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Feel pretty good if you can get some points here on this first drive of the day. Varane powers off to the right, couple lead blockers in front, and he's horse-collared for a loss
And
near the
that'll do it.
hash. That's the end of the first quarter. That's the end of North Greene's stay here in this Jamboree. At the end of one, Cocke County 0, North Greene 0. Quarter number 2 is coming up as Cocke County gets set to take on Chuckey-Doak Middle School. We'll have coverage of it on the other side of this break. This is the Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree from First Horizon, GreeneSportsZone.
Here at Smoothie King, we're ready to help you rule the day. Our smoothie specialists get you exactly what you need to get you moving. Every smoothie is made fresh right in front of you. Real fruit, real fuel, no shortcuts. And it's not just smoothies. From signature toast to loaded bowls, there's a menu built to keep up with you. Whatever your day calls for, Smoothie King has it, and the value to match, right here in Greenville.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money. So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
project needs power, Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
Here we go. Let's start in quarter number 2. Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County Middle School here in the second quarter of today's Greene County Middle School football jamboree. Quarter number 1 saw North Greene eat up all 10 minutes of the running clock. Still expecting a 10-minute clock, as that's what's on the scoreboard currently, Tyler, but a quarter dominated by North Greene possession. They couldn't punch it in at the end. but you like to see the advancement of the football. They convert on 4th down twice. They convert with 4 first downs ultimately. Ryan Varan at the helm of it. They throw just 1 pass attempt, but the run game, but behind Varan, Aub, and Moritala, who got all the carries, looked pretty decent.
It was encouraging for North Greene. You didn't really see – well, you didn't see anything out of Cocke County. So to be able to move the ball the whole time, it's encouraging. You don't know how successful it was because you don't know how good your defense is. You didn't really see that at all, but fun to see North Greene actually move the ball a lot and convert, 2 4th down conversions?
Yes.
And continue to move the ball even on long 2nd and 3rd downs.
So very excited to see this Chuckey-Doak attack. Probably going to see a lot more airing the football out, which is something that we didn't see there in that first quarter. Again, this Chuckey-Doak Middle School team led by Nick Quillen back at the helm for another season. They're at Chuckey-Doak. Jacob Willett also on the sidelines. New quarterback for Chuckey-Doak, and that's been a point of emphasis, a point of discussion throughout the offseason. Brody Myers, of course, goes up to high school. We saw him this morning at Media Days. And Julian Overstreet will take in and be the signal caller here in his 8th grade season. First year starting at quarterback for this Chuckey-Doak Middle School team. We saw the Cocke County quarterback. He was the winner of the longest throw. And, again, Cocke County splits the varsity and the JV up here in the 1st and 2nd quarter. So Red was up first. That was the JV. Here we are with the varsity facing off against Chuckey-Doak. A lot more black and gold on the sideline than green and white for North Greene. Pretty good roster size for this Chuckey-Doak Middle School football team. You see Overstreet there, as well as
don't forget, South Greene Middle School will be
the other 2 Chuckey-Doak captains.
Entertainment.
Julian Overstreet, Drake Thompson, as well as Peyton Thornburg. There are the 3 captains for Chuckey-Doak. So quarter number 1, if you say there was a winner, it was North Greene, but only because they ate up all 10 minutes of clock. Here to start the 2nd, the Chuckey-Doak offense will get started with the football first. Cocke County in the red jerseys, the red lids, and the black pants. Chuckey-Doak the white jerseys, black numerals and letters with the gold trim, and the black hats, black pants. Julian Overstreet in the shotgun, trips to the right, or my right, your left. Overstreet takes the shotgun snap, rolls out to the right, got a man open, going to dump it down low, and it is caught, taken for a positive gain by Preston Baker on the near sideline. Overstreet back to the line of scrimmage, a gain of about 2.5. Let's call it 2nd and 7 upcoming for this Chuckey-Doak offense. Trips to the boundary again. Overstreet shuffles. It's a handoff, and it is met immediately by that defensive front of Cocke County. Jackson Rogers on the carry for Chuckey-Doak. I believe that one's going to be a negative gain for Chuckey-Doak. Bring up 3rd and 10. Overstreet in the gun. Similar set with trips to the near side. 3-step drop, surveying across the middle, half roll to the right. Jukes at a defender up towards the near sideline and gets wrapped up from behind for a gain of 5, bringing up a 4th and medium situation for this Black Knight coaching staff. Good nifty run there by Overstreet, showing the elusiveness, showing the ability to break tackles there as he dodged around a few to make it 4th and manageable for the Black Knights. And it looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field, stay in that trips formation. 3 receivers to the boundary. Overstreet takes the snap, looking to his left, going to half roll, duck up the middle, break a tackle 2, and then lunge forward, spin across another broken tackle, cross the 45, and eventually be dragged down for a 1st down and a 4th down conversion. What a play by Juice Overstreet. So incredible run there by Overstreet. That'll move the chains for the Black Knights. The roll of the dice pays off for Chuckey-Doak. Coach Willett shouts out the formation change from the near side. And Overstreet looks to direct the troops once more from the 45, 1st and 10 for Chuckey-Doak. Overstreet sends the slot man in motion. The snap, fake handoff, and Cocke County reads it perfectly. A loss of 5 in the backfield. And second 15 coming up for this Chuckey-Doak offense. 7:30 left to go here in the first 2.5 minutes of the second quarter of the Jamboree. Chuckey-Doaks will stay in the split formation, 2-by-2 to either side. Slot man comes in motion. It is a sweep to Drake Thompson, who's got the edge, and he's got a crease. Bounces off a Cocke County defender, eventually gets dragged down directly on the 50-yard line for a very positive gain, a gain of about 8 or 9, and that'll bring up 3rd and medium here for the Chuckey-Doak Black Knights. Under 7 to go. Overstreet quickly back to the line. Love this, Tyler. This Chuckey-Doak offense just moving very quickly. The up-tempo pace here from their offensive coordinator, Jacob Willett. The twins to either side. Overstreet starts the cadence. 3rd and 6. Overstreet drop back pass. Rolling to his right. He's got the edge. He'll tuck it and run up the near sideline and get dragged down just in bounds for a gain of about 4 on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 3. And another tough decision to make if you're Coach Willett on offense here. If we figured out anything from that last conversion, he's going to leave the troops out here. So 4th and 3 from the right hash. Overstreet with trips to the right, a single man to the field. Overstreet rolls to the right. A man sneaks out late, but couldn't find him. It's a pass deflected and a batted ball that'll allow Cocke County's offense to see the field for the first time today. So turnover on downs. Chuckey-Doak converts on 4th down, and then they get turned over on downs. We'll see the first of this Cocke County offense coming up. So a much different change of pace, a change of scheme at Chuckey-Doak trotted out there. Much different from that North Greene rushing attack that we saw in the opening quarter. A lot more pass heavy and attack focus, I think, as they look to air the ball out. Overstreet looked excellent on the feet there, but now we'll get to see this Chuckey-Doak defense for the first time today. 4 men on the defensive line of scrimmage, and the first play from scrimmage for Cocke County's offense. Quarterback run up the middle, and it's a tackle for Chuckey-Doak and number 54.
Second down.
Able to find number 54 on the roster there for Chuckey-Doak. It's a really good run by Cocke County. A lot of space and a ton of green grass. Overstreet, the one man to beat, and Cocke County on the second play from scrimmage will take it in from 54 yards out. But a flag is down here on the near sideline, and it looks like this one might be coming back. Looks to be holding for Cocke County, and will be brought all the way back and redo second down. Fortunate break there for Chuckey-Doak, or else that would have been pay dirt, and it would have been a 6-0 Cocke County lead.
Seems like the holdings always come on touchdowns too, right?
And especially long runs.
And I'm not saying there isn't holding. It's just it always seems like it's that way.
Puts the ball back at the 48. Repeat second down.
So Cocke County, the repeat of second down from their own 48. A costly penalty there. You'll see that a lot in the early season. A lot of mistakes on your own side of things as the Cocke County quarterback will take it off the right tackle. He's got some space as well. Overstreet couldn't wrap him up, and he is continuing to roll. Cocke County with its second long run. This one is not coming back. It's a first down, and Cocke County will set up shop inside the 15 after the big conversion.
It's a way to get it back after that flag.
County pushes the envelope.
Of course, it didn't result in 6, but it gets you way closer down there than you were before.
3 minutes to go until our halftime break here from Camp Creek. Very big productive run there by the Cocke County quarterback. You talked about it, Tyler. A very talented kid just from the looks of it during that longest throw competition. As they'll open up a fullback dive here right up the gut. And a combined tackle for Chuckey-Doak is A.J. Bruggeman teams up on the tackle alongside his counterpart, Peyton Thornburg. But it's first and goal here for Cocke County, so they say he moves the chains. Or excuse me, no, they had the chains wrong from the start, so it's 2nd and 2 here inside the 10. Shotgun snap, triple option, and Cocke County will lunge towards the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Cocke, 6-0. Cocke County, 4 plays is all it took. Despite the touchdown run being called back due to penalty, it will get on the board, and they will lead 6-0. So really like that play there. You brought the tight end in there to block. You had the triple option look to that right side there, and the Cocke County quarterback decides to take it himself. The clock stopped with 1 minute, 52 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2, so Chuckey-Doak will have a chance for their second possession as Cocke County will take the snap and fire in a slant in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, so Cocke County tacks 2 onto its lead. We'll head right to the kickoff. Or excuse me, not sure if we'll do special teams, but Chuckey-Doak will look to answer here, Tyler, with its second possession, but lightning quick response there for Cocke County.
Yeah, right after that touchdown gets taken back too, they drive it down there and score very quickly after that. Cocke County's offense looks good. You don't know how Cocke County's last offense worked. You didn't get to see them, but in the time that we've seen them so far here with Chuckey-Doak, they look solid.
So the clock is running here. It stopped momentarily after that Cocke County score. Overstreet and this Black Knight offensive staff out on the field once again. Trips to the boundary, very common formation so far for the Black Knights. A back to the right, a sole receiver to the left. Shotgun snap, Overstreet, half rolls to his right. Looking for a man deep, near sideline. He'll spin back against the grain and then tuck it up, get what he can as he dodges a defender out of bounds right across the 30-yard line. They're just about 3 yards past the initial line of scrimmage. Ran a lot more than the 3-yard gain would indicate. You'd venture to say you've got at least 1, maybe 2 more plays left with 41 seconds left in the quarter, as they have stopped the clock once again. No rhyme or reason to it.
Okay.
The 1 minute warning, we'll call it. An errant snap here will have Overstreet diving back and hit the turf. And Chuckey-Doak will take a timeout, talk things over here. 3rd and long coming up after the break.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your need. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Eight 0 Cocke County here in the second quarter of action here from Camp Creek Elementary School. One, maybe 2 plays left here for this Chuckey-Doak offense as they look to respond. 3 receivers to the right, Overstreet in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, roll out to his right. Chased by plethora of red jerseys. He'll make a man miss and drop the football. Cocke County comes away with it. A strip sack, and the Fighting Cocks already leading 8-0. We'll run out this final 20 seconds after the turnover. So Cocke County going to have
16.
At least one play left. They put 16 seconds on the clock. The amount of times they've stopped, started, put time back on the clock, it's difficult to gauge. They'll drop back to pass here over the middle. A man open and a pass drop there in the seam. A very good opportunity there for Cocke County. 8 seconds left. The clock will remain stopped. 8 seconds, so at least one more play here. See West Greene's team coming in front of us here on the track at Camp Creek. They'll be in action in the fourth quarter. Coming up after halftime, South Greene in Parrotsville. Fighting Cocke quarterback rolling out, fires to the end zone. This one intended for a man deep, but the clock will run its course. And that will be all she wrote for Chuckey-Doak here in the second quarter. Chuckey-Doak 0, Cocke County Cocke County Black 8 as we go to halftime after 2 quarters of play. We're halfway through the 2026 Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree. Continues after this with South Greene from GreeneSportsZone.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hard-working equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Hello, welcome back from Camp Creek in the Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree. Through 2 quarters, North Greene, Cocke County in the first quarter ended scoreless. We just saw the second quarter, Tyler. Cocke County scores in a 4-play drive. They take the 8-0 quarter over Chuckey-Doak as the Black Knights got the ball back there for that second drive, but not able to do much with that offense as the South Greene Middle School cheerleading squad is set to bring our halftime entertainment. But a couple takeaways so far, I guess. You know, from the skills competition, from the first 2 quarters of play, it hadn't seemed like we've gotten that much actual football with the 10-minute running clocks. I think that's been my biggest takeaway from it.
Yeah, we've seen Chuckey-Doak play a little bit of defense. Outside of that, we've seen a lot of offense between both of the teams. And it's really hard to get things going in a 10-minute running clock because you don't really realize how long plays last and the time between plays until you're in a running clock situation like this. So it's a good warm-up, South Greene High School head coach Sean Jones says jamborees are basically just a glorified dress out.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way, and you try to rack your brain. There's nothing else really like it other than scrimmages across the other sports, but nothing as you call it organized. You try to call it organized. But nothing else like a jamboree. The perfect signifier of new hope, new season. It's here. Here's the South Greene Middle School cheerleading squad with our halftime entertainment. We'll take a step aside here for the conclusion of their halftime show. South Greene and Parrotsville just about ready to get underway for the third quarter of today's middle school football jamboree. A special thank you for the South Greene Middle School cheerleading squad. We'll take one final break. Coming up, the third quarter between Parrotsville and South Greene Middle. You're watching the Greene County Middle School football jamboree from First Horizon, GreeneSportsZone.
Here at Smoothie King, we're ready to help you roll the day. Our smoothie specialists get you exactly what you need to get you moving. Every smoothie is made fresh right in front of you. Real fruit, real fuel, no shortcuts. And it's not just smoothies. From signature toast to loaded bowls, there's a menu built to keep up with you. Whatever your day calls for, Smoothie King has it, and the value to match, right here in Greenville.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your need. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Gateway Ford in Greenville. Right now, everyone gets Ford employee pricing. The same deal Ford employees get. No games, no negotiation. Save maximum green in Greenville today at Gateway Ford on Highway 11 East or at gatewayfordgreenville.com. Save some green in Greenville at Gateway Nissan, carrying on a 55-year tradition of doing business your way. Save thousands on Sentra, Rogue, Frontier, and more. Take the short drive to Gateway Nissan in Greenville or online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Hello, welcome back from Camp Creek Middle School. As we begin our second half of today's festivities, the Greene County Football Jamboree, the middle schools represented today in full force. North Greene got us started. They ended that first quarter tied scoreless against the Cocke County Red team. Second quarter saw Cocke County get the better of Chuckey-Doak Middle 8-0. That was Cocke County Black. Here we go. Third quarter of action, South Greene and Parrotsville. Not much known about this Parrotsville team. A little bit known about this South Greene team, Tyler, a team that's coming off of their region championship last year. We were here on this very field. They shot off the fireworks. They knock off Rogersville City for that undefeated season, capped by that region title. You replace a lot, but you also return a ton of your young talent, mainly at the quarterback position. I think that's where everybody's eyes are going to be drawn to with Braven Myers.
Yeah, Braven Myers was a great athlete last year in other areas, and you're putting the ball in your best athlete's hands every play. So I think they'll be fine with him at quarterback. A lot of times you wonder how you'll be a quarterback when your quarterback leaves, but if you put your best athlete in that position and put the ball in his hands every play, I think you're going to be a very successful football team most of the time.
So 6 schools in total across our 4 quarters here tonight. South Greene and Cocke County, they are represented with 2 teams here tonight. Cocke County with the black and red team. South Greene with the maroon and gray team. We're just about ready to see the maroon team, and it looks like it'll be Keaton Dyer at quarterback for that maroon team, and I'm assuming that they'll break it up like that. So Keaton will go in the 3rd quarter for South Greene Maroon, and South Greene Gray will try out Braven Myers there in that final quarter of action. So very excited to see this South Greene team. Again, you lose a guy like Wyatt from last year, you lose so much of your offense and what you're able to do. But if I trust anything, it's trusting Coach Schreck in that system that will just continue to pound out results year after year.
Absolutely. Another point to make also, I think Gatlinburg-Pittman they look like Gatlinburg-Pittman.
They do. You said that, I was
yes.
like, wait.
They do.
No, I read the jerseys wrong.
Do you have rosters for Parrotsville?
I do not.
Okay, Parrotsville, it looks like they have 2 girls on their team. So that's an interesting point, too, that you have 2 playing football, which I think you're starting to see a little bit more. We actually saw a girl at West Greene's youth camp 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah.
So you're starting to see a lot more turnout for football, and it's a good thing to see that women are being included in football. But South Greene going on the defense first.
Yeah, Parrotsville offense will come out, take the ball. So our first quarter not starting with a county team on offense. They are doing coin tosses at midfield before these quarters commence, just so everybody knows. Harrisville under center. They'll spin out. It's a dive play. Whoa, shot out of a cannon, that halfback. And that entire line, look at the push that he gets all the way across the marker in the line to gain. 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs for Parrotsville.
Parrotsville with the ball. Is enough for a first down.
So Parrotsville with a fresh set of downs here as we start our 10-minute running clock in this 3rd quarter. Another under center snap and another halfback dive. This one not as successful as plunging forward for a gain of about 2. The Parrotsville running back. A little mix-up here. Parrotsville will, looks like maybe turn it. They say it's a turnover, so a fumble as it winds up. And South Greene will have their first chance on offense here. Tyler Nichols rejoins the fold.
We've had a battery die on our opposite camera, so back to old-fashioned 1-camera setup.
South Greene out of the flex bone here. Looks like a dive play to the left is what will ensue. Gain of a couple of yards will bring up 2nd and medium for the Rebels on that left hash.
Wouldn't be a football jamboree without a few hiccups.
Yes. All across our operation.
Last year's high school jamboree at Unaka had a few hiccups. That was actually our first ever live stream as GreeneSportsZone.
Rocket toss to the left and a scamper out of bounds. They'll get half the distance needed to go. As we see some fans start to file out here for Chuckey-Doak as they just finish up their 2nd quarter of play. One thing's for certain, not sure about this Parrotsville team, but I know that coaching staff, or at least that head coach, means absolute business. That guy is serious. Not sure I'd like to play for him. Dyer drops back to pass. He's got a man in his face. Will shovel one forward, so a pass attempt that falls incomplete. Heads up play there by Dyer. Able to just dump it off and live to see another down. Dyer, the 7th grader, with a very veteran move there. So Dyer breaks the huddle. South Greene on the offensive here. Third and short coming up for the South Greene Middle football team.
Isn't that for a first down?
Back to the flex bone. Single wide out to the right. Dyer opens up. Dive play to the right. And a run for minimal yardage there will bring up 2nd and about 9.
Seeing South Greene move a little quicker, I think they understand that you don't get a lot of plays in this Jamboree. If I remember correctly, we also saw South Greene run a lot of hurry-up last year.
We didn't see a lot of very much lengthy drives from South Greene. It felt like they were scoring on 3-4 play drives.
Runs.
Wyatt Milhorn, 1-play touchdown drives. That's a nice carry there by Caden Reeves for South Greene.
Yards, be 3rd down.
Going to see a lot of Caden Reeves this year. We'll see him next week in that season opener against Chuckey-Doak Middle right here from Camp Creek. We'll have our first middle school football game of the week as South Greene and Chuckey-Doak will start the middle school season. Dyer spins hands to his left, and a dive play to the left will go nowhere. South Greene offense that is taken over due to the turnover. And Brees and Hope a couple carries this drive, just trying to advance the football as they are knocking on the door now on the red zone at their opponent's 25-yard line. 4th and short coming up. Dyer under center.
4th down.
They'll drop back to pass here on 4th down. Will loft a pass up, and it is caught by Bryson Cox, the 6th grader. Will make a man miss, dive towards the
gets it down to the 5.
End zone, and eventually gets inside the 5 there. Comes up a little slow on the near sideline as everybody will take a knee. The clock stopped at 4 minutes, 11 seconds here, as we'll put some more time back on our score bug. So Bryson Cox slow to get up. Athletic training staff going to check on him. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back hopefully after the injury timeout is over. This is the Middle School Football Jamboree from First Horizon, GreeneSportsZone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Oh, welcome back from Camp Creek Elementary School, rather. South Greene Middle School's home field as they've just converted on a 4th and short. A handoff to the right side, doesn't get much. And we'll back South Greene up. 2nd and goal here after a big-time conversion there on 4th. South Greene actually goes for the pass on 4th and short. That was a shocker. But an excellent completion there from Keaton Dyer to Bryson Cox. The injury timeout is over, though, which is good to see.
2nd down.
2nd down for this South Greene offense, who has really put together a nice long drive here with 3:20 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Nice little misdirection play. Sally, touchdown, South Greene. Dyer fakes the handoff, puts in the breadbasket of Caden Reeves, and the Rebels get on board first here in the 3rd quarter. 6-0 South Greene on a Caden Reeves touchdown run. The clock continues to roll. 2:40 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. Not sure
what's going on.
The cause for the delay for the point after. Looks like they'll just hand it over to Parrotsville here.
Clock will continue to run.
We used to call that Sally Trey, but either way you put it, the counterplay to that opposite side had the entire Parrotsville defense fooled. Has a well-run play and a timely one at that for South Greene to find pay dirt for the first time.
Pirates will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 30.
Derek Tarleton, our cameraman for the evening. Tyler Nichols, Matthew Palazzo saying hello, and glad you could join us on a Thursday night of middle school gridiron action. Counterplay for Parrotsville this time as they will take the end of the round to the right side. One man to beat, and a tackle is shed eventually. A Parrotsville halfback pulled down inside the South Greene 35. That's a very productive first play of the drive for the Parrots.
Yeah, it's good when it takes more than one to take you down. He had 2 players that had to take you down, one from behind and one takes him down underneath. So strong run by Parrotsville to start out the first play of their 2nd drive as they look to even up the score with South Greene.
A little over a minute to go. Yeah, a little under a minute now with 55 seconds to go in the quarter.
Sorry, our scoreboard's a little behind.
Flex bone look. Parrotsville drops back to pass. They got a man in the flats, and it is caught by number 6 to the tight end. That's an ineligible number. Did he register before the play? That should be our main question here. We'll take a 30-second break. Parrotsville driving when we come back. South Greene leading 6-0 here from Camp Creek.
Hey folks, it's Gateway Ford in Greenville. Right now, everyone gets Ford employee pricing. The same deal Ford employees get. No games, no negotiation. Save maximum green in Greenville today at Gateway Ford on Highway 11 East or at gatewayfordgreenville.com. Save some green in Greenville at Gateway Nissan, carrying on a 55-year tradition of doing business your way. Save thousands on Sentra, Rogue, Frontier, and more. Take the short drive to Gateway Nissan in Greenville or online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
The Bachman-Bernard Game of the Week is presented by Tommie's Plumbing. Don't let plumbing problems dictate your day. Tommie's Plumbing takes control with expert plumbing solutions. From leak detection, sewer line repairs, and new fixture installations, their team is going to deliver results. So the next time you got a leak, let Tommie's take a peek. Parrotsville driving now inside the South Greene 25 underneath the center in the flex bone, a reverse out, a toss play to the right, a whole lot of green grass, and nobody will bring him down. The numberless Parrotsville Parrot prances into the end zone to tie us up at 6 apiece.
Wouldn't have mattered if we had a roster or not at that one.
They brought the practice jerseys out here today. I don't blame them. Touchdown, Parrotsville. We're all tied up here in the third quarter of our Jamboree. South Greene with just a couple plays remaining at most. You'd venture to say you get 3, maybe you get 4 with 22 seconds left here in the quarter.
Yeah, you're not going to get many.
Parrotsville in just 2 plays marching down the field, or 3 plays rather, marching down the field and tying us up. Keaton Dyer, the South Greene quarterback, under center. Man in motion from the right side. He'll reverse out, and it's another counter to the near side. Reeves once again the ball handler. That's going to be or at least it should be a face mask. A helmet thrown after the fact. That should be at least a 15-yarder. Another injured player on the field as Reeves is down, and the Parrotsville coaching staff will come out to check with the downed Rebel.
Whole coaching staff.
We'll take another break here for the injury timeout. Parrotsville and South Greene tied at 6 here from Camp Creek.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Caden Reeves up under his own power after getting his helmet thrown off there. Good to see him up and moving. See him okay after that big collision.
South Greene's got 1 player right here, 1 maybe 2 to make something happen. If you're Coach Schreck right now, what do you draw up right here with 9 seconds to go to try to get into the end zone? Because you're going to have situations like this at some point this year.
Yeah, definitely. It just goes to show you the depth that you'd like to have for a middle school football team. And again, that depth shown today, splitting up into 2 separate teams. There's 9 seconds left here in this third quarter. South Greene back on offense for what looks like one final play. See that Florida jersey down there, Tyler. Jaden Ball. I got the name wrong earlier today.
Okay.
Jaden.
Caden Ball didn't sound familiar, but Ball did.
Yeah.
I know we're familiar with Caden Ball. I've heard that name way more than Jaden Ball.
Dyer drops back to pass, half roll to his left, lofts it up, intercepted by Parrotsville. The Parrots will look to walk this one off here. Will it be a pick 6? No. A touchdown saving tackle will leave us tied at 6 at the end of the third quarter. So the 2 teams trade a turnover and a touchdown here in this third quarter. By far our most offensive quarter of the night, and it ends with Parrotsville 6, South Greene 6 as our final score. Coming up, an iteration of the milk can rivalry, West Greene and South Greene Middle. That's when we return and hop into the fourth quarter of play for the 2026 Greene County Football Jamboree here from Camp Creek. You're listening and watching on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
project needs power, Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your need. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Gateway Ford in Greenville. Right now, everyone gets Ford employee pricing. The same deal Ford employees get. No games, no negotiation. Save maximum green in Greenville today at Gateway Ford on Highway 11 East or at gatewayfordgreenville.com. Save some green in Greenville at Gateway Nissan, carrying on a 55-year tradition of doing business your way. Save thousands on Sentra, Rogue, Frontier, and more. Take the short drive to Gateway Nissan in Greenville or online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Hello, welcome back from Camp Creek here for quarter number 4 as we finish up our 2026 Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree. As we open up our fall schedule, our fall slate here on First Horizon GreeneSportsZone. On the gridiron for the first time, iteration of the milk can game will round out this Jamboree. Tyler, it's been a beautiful night here at the foot of the Bald Mountain Range. Little hot, little humid, sun baking down on us here in this bleachers, but it's been fun and it has been chaotic. And my goodness, I'm glad football's back.
And what's crazy is if we stayed here a little bit longer, we'd get cold.
That's exactly
I brought
right.
a jacket today because that always happens.
We will be here a week from today as the middle school football season begins. Chuckey-Doak and South Greene as our middle school football game of the week series starts a week from today. Hard to believe that I think the kids report to school Wednesday. I think most schools are getting started Wednesday, and we'll have middle school football beginning just a day afterwards. And then, well, 3 weeks from tomorrow, high school football will be in town, and we will officially have high school football in Northeast Tennessee. So thrilled would be an understatement. Excited just about covers all the emotions that we're feeling up here in the broadcast booth tonight.
I'm excited for this one. I think it's the Avengers music that gets me a little more amped
I think
up.
so.
I think it's also going to get us a copyright strike, but that's okay.
Well,
Disney,
fingers
please
crossed.
be easy on us.
Yes. Here's hoping that Marvel is not a part of our algorithm. South Greene, West Greene here for quarter number 4. We saw Ian McCamey earlier today compete in the longest throw competition for South Greene Gray, our team here in the fourth quarter. We saw Braven Myers. He'll be the quarterback for the Rebels. Going to be a very good quarterback duel here, if you will, in the fourth quarter of play. Back in the second quarter, we saw Julian Overstreet against the Cocke County quarterback. That was a really good quarterback matchup as well. Should have another one on our hands here for the fourth and final quarter of this middle school jamboree.
West Greene will receive.
Derek Charlton, Tyler Nichols, Matthew Palazzo saying hello. Our three-man crew on hand here for tonight. Tate Russell in attendance, grabbing photos and a story. That'll be up on our website at GreeneSportsZone.com, where he will have a full recap of today's festivities. All 4 county schools in action. Greenville Middle School also getting started here in the next couple of weeks as well. Fully plan on having them a part of our middle school football coverage as they begin. I think they're on the road week 1, Tyler, but I think they're at Burley for that first game that second week of August. So all 5 middle school football teams getting started here in just a few weeks' time. There's Tate in all his glory. A lot of stuff in that notepad.
The all-weather shoes are equipped.
Love to be a fly on the wall for that conversation between he and Brian Cannon. A dive play right up the gut as we begin here. West Greene's running back Caleb Barrington swallowed up off the left tackle, and a good pursuit there by South Greene. I'm looking, Tyler, I think that might be Braven Myers. Yeah, with number 5 on. He was a part of that tackle, and he came off the edge, almost reminiscent of Wyatt Milhorn last year, a 2-way star for the South Greene Middle School football team. Braven Myers certainly going to draw a lot of comparisons to Wyatt here in his 8th grade year. And if I remember correctly, was Wyatt was he a one-year guy here at South Greene? Did he move in from out of county?
Don't think so. He's related to Derek, matter of fact.
Huh. Maybe I'm thinking of another South Greene player from last year.
Yeah, he's related to Derek.
McCamey in the shotgun after the negative yardage on first down. Brings up second and about 13 here for the Buffs. In the gun, McCamey hands it off to the left side again. It's Barrington, and this time he is swallowed up once more. His defensive front for South Greene making it increasingly difficult to run against. As you see, combining on the tackle there, you had Elijah Fillers leading the charge from that defensive tackle position. He and big number 74, Garrett McGee. A bulk of that South Greene defensive front. 3rd and long upcoming for this Buffalo offense. We saw a lot more passes there in that second quarter, but otherwise it's been a run-heavy night for all parties involved. Parrotsville South Greene 3rd quarter didn't see a ton of throws, maybe saw 2. Will the Buffs look to air it out here on 3rd and very long? They'll move to a 3-by-1 set to the right side. McCamey drops back to pass, and he's met immediately in the backfield by Braven Myers. And speaking of the devil, we just talked about him. He comes up big there on 3rd down with a big sack to bring up 4th and likely punting situation for West Greene.
That was a big play.
Yes.
You could say untouched through the line.
Looked like he was untouched. Looked like he was.
If he did, he shed that block quick. He set the edge.
Looks like West Greene going to elect to punt here. And Coach Bernard back for another season in Mossheim. Coach Schreck again at the helm of the South Greene Middle School football team. So the Buffs will choose to punt. Will move it, advance it about, let's say, what'd you say, 35 yards was the yardage?
We're at the 45.
So about 35.
About 35, 40.
First and 10 35. For the Rebels. And Braven Myers, who just had that critical sack on 3rd down, will lead the Rebel charge under center.
Make sure we get 11 on the field.
Jackson Merriam, the 6th grader, actually at quarterback here. Braven Myers, the wing back to the left. He'll be in motion. Merriam opens up. Dive play right up the gut. And Jamie DeVera is gobbled up by 2 Buffalo defenders, one which is Ian McCamey, the other which is Neelan Ricker. So the 2 8th graders combined for a big stop there and stop the Rebels right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down.
Second and 10 from the same spot for the Rebel offense. So Merriam checks the wristband, gets back under center. So maybe we had it wrong. We saw Braven Myers with the longest throw competition. maybe it is Keaton Dyer that's your starter, and maybe Miriam's the backup. Braven might just be your utility do-everything guy.
Who's just trying to win the competition.
Might just be your starting tailback. This is an exceptional play on defense by Caleb Barrington, screaming like a banshee off the edge and wrapping up a Rebel for a tackle for a loss.
Third down.
And third and very long. Makes for a very intriguing decision for this Rebel offense. West Greene backing up the defense. Is really like this response by West Greene on defense here after that big TFL by Barrington. 5:15 to go here in this final quarter of the middle school Jamboree. Miriam under center in the flex bone. Single receiver to the boundary side left. Two wing backs to either side. He'll drop back to pass. Three men go deep. He's got a man in the flats, and it's Braven Myers. Myers, a head full of steam. Down the near sideline. He's inside the 30, inside the 20. Tiptoeing the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Braven Myers. Touchdown, South Greene. But there is laundry on the field, and it looks like this one's coming back. In the words of Tyler Nichols back in that very first quarter, loom ever present. Seems like every time you get a big touchdown run, you're going to have it called back, and it is the case here. As we see that touchdown run by Braven Myers of 64 yards called all the way back. They'll mark it 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and we will redo third down. But what a play. Looks like that was way downfield as well, Tyler, as they will redo third down from the 40. So that holding took place at the 50. And it'll be a 10-yard spot foul. We'll redo third down. Way behind the marker again. And Miriam under center out of the flex. Man in motion. Fumbled snap, and he'll fall on it. And so will Neelan Ricker, the 8th grade defensive lineman.
Fourth down.
So fourth down here. Very likely a punt situation for South Greene, as we see if Coach Schreck will elect to do just that. Three minutes left to go here in this fourth and final quarter. Miriam rolls out to his right. He's looking for a man. He tosses it out of bounds. Good pursuit there by West Greene, as we saw coming from the backside there, number 15, Liam Broylette.
South Greene turns it over on down.
And it'll be a turnover on downs for South Greene, as Miriam was walloped there heading towards the sideline. Great pursuit there by Broylette. And West Greene takes over in South Greene territory. So the clock will stop at 2 minutes and 39 seconds here in the fourth quarter. And timeout on the field. We'll take the break, return in 30 seconds. South Greene, West Greene tied scoreless here with 2.5 minutes to go in this Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Back from break, West Greene with the football. Ian McCamey with the snap. Good spin move over to the right, but swarmed and met in the backfield by a couple of Rebel defenders, number 22 and number 50. Summit Beach and Avon Park. Avon Park, a familiar name from last year's squad, combining for the big TFL to bring up second and very long for the Buffs. Ian McCamey as a first-year star, returning star, I should say, for his West Greene football team. And wish we had the foresight, Tyler, to go back and look through these teams' schedules. I'll go do it quickly. But South Greene and West Greene, they'll play during the regular season. As McCamey drops back to pass, he's got a man open, and it's just over the outstretched arms of the wide receiver, Jesse Cobble. Very excellent play there. Had it dialed up. Thought that it would have been 6 if that one gets reeled in.
This is a crazy sentence to say right now, but sitting up here with our back against the shade in the mountain, does it not start to feel a little bit like fall?
It does.
And it's
We're
July.
just on the doorstep. Yeah.
It's July. We've still got 2 months of summer left. Welcome to Camp Creek.
Welcome to Camp Creek. McCamey drops back. He's looking deep again. This time it is dropped by Cooper Jones on the near sideline. A defensive coverage applied by Darren Hankins of South Greene from the cornerback position. Clock starting to wind down here. 51 seconds left to go in our fourth quarter of the middle school Jamboree. So 4th and long, another decision. I mean, we have seen more 4th down conversions than punts here today, which is reassuring. No special team units out on the field getting extra work here this evening. McCamey takes the snap. He's faced with immediate pressure, lofts it up for Jones, and it is caught.
What a catch.
And he will drag a Rebel defender down to the turf. Does he have the line to gain? Not a very favorable spot as Cooper Jones went up and grabbed that one, plucked it out of midair. Yes, he does have the line to gain, and that'll move the chain. So West Greene driving, looking to make a late comeback here. You say comeback, but still tied scoreless here in the 4th of this Jamboree format.
Clock is now started.
Half a minute to go. McCamey breaks the huddle. In the pistol, it's a handoff to the right, and he is drugged down inside the right tackle by that Rebel defensive end for South Greene. That's Cameron Hare. Play with his brother. That's cool.
I believe that will be it.
I think that's going to be it all the way down to 000, and the final whistle will sound. We played 4 exciting quarters of football here. Good to have it back at Camp Creek. South Greene and West Greene with the final quarter of play. We end the night tied at 0. For a full recap of today's events, go to GreeneSportsZone.com. For a full photo gallery as well, you can head to our website. Tate Russell will have an exceptional gallery from today's festivities. North Greene 0, Cocke County 0 in that first quarter. Cocke County defeats Chuckey-Doak in the second quarter 8-0. South Greene and Parrotsville tied in the third quarter, and then South Greene and West Greene would tie in that final quarter of action. We'll take one final break, come back with our final remarks, and put a bow on tonight's broadcast from Camp Creek. You've been listening and watching the Greene County Middle School Football Jamboree on First Horizon, Green Sports Zone.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
We wrangle your tangles.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hard-working equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Here at Smoothie King, we're ready to help you rule the day. Our smoothie specialists get you exactly what you need to get you moving. Every smoothie is made fresh right in front of you. Real fruit, real fuel, no shortcuts. And it's not just smoothies. From signature toast to loaded bowls, there's a menu built to keep up with you. Whatever your day calls for, Smoothie King has it, and the value to match, right here in Greenville.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman-Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
At the conclusion of today's middle school football jamboree, South Greene and West Greene tied scoreless there to end up on our final quarter of tonight's broadcast. Tyler, you said that a little while ago, that feeling of fall.
It's starting to feel cool.
It
really
lot
is. I'm not
cooler.
lying.
A day which began the sun belting down on these maroon bleachers has now left us both wanting to get out of here before the temperature starts to plummet. Hey, South Greene, they played 2 quarters. They tied with Parrotsville there in the third, 6-6. They tie with West Greene there 0-0. The undefeated region champs will look to defend its title. The regular season will start next Thursday. Tyler, someone just told me that this South Greene Middle School team is headed to Nashville this weekend. They're playing in Nissan Stadium for a scrimmage on Sunday.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some coordinating to see if we can and get some pictures and get some information on that, because that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. South Greene Middle School will scrimmage from Nissan Stadium this upcoming Sunday. And, of course, the first and second quarter, we saw more county competition. North Greene ties with Cocke County 0-0. In the second quarter, Chuckey-Doak falling to Cocke County 8-0 in that second quarter. Jamboree is a jamboree, right? Like you said earlier, Coach Sean Jones calls it a glorified dress-up, and that might be the case for some schools. But it's also a chance for a lot of hope for some other teams. I think like West Greene, able to move the ball and come up with some good defensive plays there in that final quarter. I think in North Greene, being able to string together a very long possession. Chuckey-Doak able to move the ball up-tempo like they did. South Greene defensively in those last 2 quarters to move as they did and to run the counter as well as they did, to air it out more so than they did last year. Plenty of stuff to improve upon, yes, but also plenty of stuff to look forward to this season.
Yeah, and it's crazy that the season's a week away now. I mean, when you hit the Jamboree, you hit the ground running. It's a glorified scrimmage, but it gets you warmed up for the season, and these kids are going to go back to practice now, and you're preparing for your week 1 opponent now. So for South Greene, it's good that you actually got to see Chuckey-Doak today, and you get to prepare for that next week. And for Chuckey-Doak, you don't really – for Chuckey-Doak, you were kind of handicapped because you didn't see South Greene's full team out there today. But I'm excited for the middle school football season. We'll be out here in a week's time now to get things started. And from that, we'll be off and running, and we'll have football streams weekly for probably the next 14 weeks after that.
Well, what a fun start.
What a fun start it has been.
Always awesome to get it started. Of course, our reach extending even more so into that middle school landscape this season. So, again, Tyler just mentioned it. Beginning next Thursday, the middle school season will start right here from Camp Creek. We'll be here a week from today. Our Bachman-Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommie's Plumbing will feature South Greene and Chuckey-Doak, as both of those teams will look to repeat their undefeated not undefeated rather, but their region championship seasons from a season ago. South Greene will look to defend its undefeated region title season from a season ago, and that will begin a week from today. Next Thursday right here from Camp Creek, and you'll hear it and listen to it, watch it if you want to, right here on First Horizon Green Sports Zone. Appreciate those tuning in here on this Thursday evening. That'll do it for us here from the broadcast booth. David Brooks, our awesome PA announcer for today. Tate Russell is out doing cool stuff, taking pictures. Derek Tarleton, our cameraman for the evening, and our, let's call him our sprinter back and forth as well. Tyler Nichols, exceptional on camera and producing as well as analyst here tonight. So appreciate him as well. Until next time, until next Thursday, I'm Matthew Palazzo saying so long, good night, God bless from Camp Creek. We end you with our list of sponsors that made tonight's broadcast possible.
Tonight's Game of the Week broadcast is presented by Tommie's Plumbing. If you got a leak, let Tommie's take a peek. Our title sponsor, Bachman-Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where they're going to save you money. Tonight's game is also brought to you by CNC Custom Trailers, Casper's Wrecker Service, open 24/7, Gateway Ford, and Gateway Nissan. You just got to get to Gateway. Heritage Community Bank. The Main Brand Hair Company. We wrangle your tangles. Your local Marathon Quick Stop Markets. Run in when you run out. Smoothie King. Rule the day. And by Tusculum Body Shop.